Hi, this is Kelly Brown, and I want to go over filtering today. Filtering is the ability to get a subset of your data that you want to focus on. So we have a lot of data here, student information, and say I just want to see those ninth graders, and I don't want to see 10, 11, or 12. I just want to see the ninth graders. Then I can filter for ninth graders. Then only the ninth graders would be visible to me. The 10th, 11th, 12th are still there. They're just not visible at that moment. Okay, so we're going to see how can we filter our data that we see in front of us so that we're only seeing the ninth graders. In order to do a filter, you have to add something to the header row, a filter to the header row. To do that, I'm going to click on the number 1 for row 1 because that's where I want the filter to appear, where the column headers are. I'm going to go to the, from the Home tab, go to the ribbon all the way to the right where I see this Sort and Filter button. I'm going to click on it, and then there's a symbol there. There's a choice there that says Filter with a funnel symbol in front of it. I'm going to click on that, and when I do that, you're going to see the column headers have changed. Each column header now has a drop-down arrow. That drop-down arrow is the filter. Okay? So if I wanted to filter this data, and that step must be, you must do those steps in order to be able to filter. You must select the header row, click on the filter symbol for the filters to appear. If I wanted to filter by grade level, I would go to the grade level column, and I see that filter to the right, the drop-down arrow. I click on it, and when I go towards the bottom, I see it says 9, 10, 11, 12. Any data that is in that column will appear as a choice that you can filter. If I only want to see ninth graders, I'm going to check that Select All box so that none of the checks will appear. Then I'm only going to check the 9 box for grade 9, and then I'm going to click OK. Now, when I look at grade level, I only see grade 9. I don't see grade 10, 11, or 12 anymore. They are not deleted or disappeared. I can quickly get them back by eliminating the filter. Notice that the drop-down arrow changed from the symbol of the drop-down arrow has changed. It used to be an arrow, but with the filtered column, it now looks like a funnel. If I wanted to do a further filter from filtering grade 9, I could say I only want to see the males in grade 9. I could go to the gender column. I could click on the drop-down arrow or the filter. I would click the Select All to deselect them. Click M for male and click OK. Now I only see the ninth graders that are male. Say I only want to see the ninth graders that are male that live in Marietta. I could go to the city column, click on the filter, click Select All, choose Marietta, click OK. So now I only have the ninth graders that are male that live in Marietta. So this can be a really powerful way to fine-tune your data to drill down to what you're really looking for. So now I have 3 columns filtered of my data. If I wanted to clear the filter of a column, I would click on that column, click on the drop-down arrow, and there is the choice there says Clear Filter from Grade. I'd click on that, and now that grade is no longer filtered. That column is no longer filtered, and I can see that too because that funnel that showed me filter is now back to an arrow, which shows me it's not filtered. But if I didn't want to do it each column at a time, I could do it all at once. I still have gender column filtered, and I still have the city column filtered. If I go over to the ribbon to that Sort and Filter button, you're going to see there's a clear choice. The second to last choice says clear. If I click on clear, then that will clear all filters for all this data in your worksheet. Notice the city is now a drop-down arrow and not a funnel, and the gender is now a drop-down arrow and not a funnel. So that's an easy way to filter. You can also filter out text. If I were in the address column and I was looking for a particular address, I could click on a filter, and there's a search box above that Select All. I could place my cursor in this search box, I'm going to type in a street name, and then it's going to show me there's that address. Click OK, and now I was able to find that address very quickly just from typing it in. It does show the funnel symbol, which telling me that column is filtered. Once I have it, if I'm all good, I can click on it, clear it, and now I'm back to all the original data.